Have you ever noticed how the legs are the first to remind us that we're getting older? I asked my friend John, a retired firefighter from Texas, as we sat on his porch last Sunday. He laughed, rubbing his knees. "You're right," he said. "I can still lift heavy things with my arms. But standing up after sitting for too long or climbing a few steps feels harder than it used to." This conversation stayed with me because it's something I've heard over and over from people in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. Our legs carry us through life. They help us stand, walk, dance at family weddings, and chase our grandkids in the backyard. But as we age, our legs often show the first signs of weakness. And when they do, it affects everything: our balance, mobility, and even our confidence. The truth is, the gradual weakening of leg muscles isn't just normal aging. There's actually a name for this process: sarcopenia, which means the loss of muscle mass that happens naturally as we get older. This usually begins around age 40 and speeds up after 60. You might notice that your legs feel more tired after simple activities like walking through the grocery store or working in your garden. It's not just about feeling weak. This muscle loss can lead to poor balance, making falls more likely. And we all know that a single fall can change everything for an older adult. According to the CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospital visits for seniors in America. But here's the good news: this isn't the end of the story. Muscle loss can be slowed down, and in many cases, you can even regain strength with the right steps. Most people think it's all about exercise. And yes, movement is critical, but it's only half of the equation. The other half, which many overlook, is nutrition. What you eat every day either supports your muscles or works against them. If you've ever heard the phrase, "food is medicine," this is one of the most powerful examples of that truth. I want you to imagine something. Think back to when you were younger, maybe in your 30s or 40s. Remember how easy it was to go for a long walk, climb a few stairs, or stand in line without your legs feeling tired? Well, I'm here to tell you that while we can't turn back the clock, we can certainly slow it down and sometimes even reverse some of that weakness. Let me share a story. A few years ago, I met Susan, a 67-year-old grandmother from Ohio. She came to one of my wellness talks and told me how frustrated she was with her legs. "I used to love gardening," she said, "but now I can't even kneel down without pain. And I'm scared of tripping in my own yard." We talked about how she was eating mostly processed foods, white bread, sugary snacks, and hardly any protein. I suggested she add a few specific foods to her diet: real, whole foods that strengthen muscles, protect joints, and boost energy. She followed my advice for just 2 months. And the change was incredible. Not only was she moving better, but she told me, "I feel younger, like my legs are mine again." That's what I want for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about 6 foods that I like to call the champions of leg strength. These are simple, everyday foods you can easily find in your local grocery store or farmer's market. They're not exotic or expensive, but they're packed with the nutrients your legs need to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. Each food I share will also come with a quick tip, a simple exercise or habit you can combine with it for the best results. Why? Because nutrition and movement work hand in hand like 2 gears turning together. Now, you might be thinking, do I really need to change my diet? I already eat pretty healthy. I get it. I used to think the same thing. But what I've learned, both from research and from real people like John and Susan, is that not all healthy foods are created equal when it comes to maintaining leg strength. Some foods give you quick energy but leave your muscles starving. Others are true powerhouses. They build, repair, and protect your muscles and joints from the inside out. And here's the thing, when your legs are strong, everything in your life improves. You can walk with confidence, Enjoy outings with friends. Travel without fear of exhaustion. And keep doing the things you love, whether that's hiking, biking, or simply playing with your grandkids on the lawn. Weak legs don't just slow you down physically, they can make you feel older than you really are. And none of us want that. What I love about these 6 foods is that they're not fad solutions or quick fixes. These are time-tested, research-backed foods that have been nourishing generations. From the sweet potatoes that fuel steady energy, to the omega-3 packed salmon that keeps joints moving smoothly, each food is like a building block, helping your body stay upright, balanced, and resilient. Let's be honest, growing older can be a little intimidating. Our bodies change, and it's easy to feel like we're losing control. But I promise you, small, consistent choices make a world of difference. Every meal is a chance to build a stronger version of yourself. I've seen people in their 70s and even 80s turn things around just by adding the right nutrients to their plates and pairing that with light, daily movement. Think about this. A single change like replacing white bread with a bowl of oats or adding half an avocado to your lunch could mean fewer leg cramps at night or more energy for your morning walk. It's these tiny changes that add up to big results over time. So, if you've ever worried about losing your independence, feeling unsteady on your feet, or struggling to do the activities you love, this video is for you. I'm going to guide you step by step through the 6 foods that have helped countless seniors rebuild their leg strength and confidence. I'll also share easy, low-impact exercises you can do at home to complement these foods. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment, just a willingness to take the first step. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for nourishing your legs, improving your balance, and boosting your energy. You'll see how powerful the right combination of foods can be, not just for your legs, but for your overall health, mobility, and happiness. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into the first of these 6 champion foods that can transform your leg health, starting today. Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt your legs wobble just a little? Or maybe climbing a flight of stairs leaves you catching your breath faster than before? If so, you're not alone. Leg strength naturally begins to fade after 50. And there are good reasons why this happens, but also powerful ways to fight back. Let's take a moment to understand why this decline occurs, so we can tackle it head-on. The science behind weakening legs. The main culprit is something called sarcopenia, which is simply a fancy medical term for muscle loss due to aging. Starting around age 40, we slowly begin to lose muscle mass, around 1% every year. That doesn't sound like much, but over a decade, it adds up. By 60 or 70, many people notice their legs just don't feel as steady or strong. Sarcopenia isn't just about losing strength, it impacts your ability to balance, react quickly, and do everyday things like carrying groceries or standing up without effort. Why legs show it first? Our legs carry the heaviest burden of our body weight and movement. Every time we stand, walk, or bend, the leg muscles are hard at work. They're like the foundation of a house. If they weaken, the entire structure becomes less stable. This is why falls are such a common and dangerous risk among older adults. According to the CDC, over 3 million seniors visit emergency rooms each year due to fall-related injuries. And most falls happen because the legs and core are not strong enough to stabilize the body when it's off balance. Hormonal changes and lifestyle. Another big factor is hormonal changes, particularly the decline of growth hormone and testosterone, both of which play key roles in maintaining muscle mass. For women, menopause brings an additional challenge due to lower estrogen levels, which also affects bone density. Lifestyle plays an equally big role. Many of us spend more time sitting as we age, reading, watching TV, or working on a computer, and less time engaging in activities that challenge our muscles. The old saying, use it or lose it is 100% true when it comes to muscle health. Nutrition's role in leg strength. Here's something that surprises a lot of people. You can't build strong legs on exercise alone. Your muscles need the right fuel to repair and grow. Think of your muscles like a house under construction. Exercise is like the workers building the house, but without bricks, protein, vitamins, minerals. They can't get very far. And the older we get, the more important nutrition becomes because our body's ability to process and use protein becomes less efficient. Stories from real life. I often think about my friend Linda, a retired nurse in Florida. She told me how embarrassed she felt when she had trouble stepping off a bus one day. Her legs felt like jelly. Linda wasn't overweight, and she walked every day. But she wasn't eating enough protein or muscle-supporting foods. Once she started including foods like salmon, eggs, and leafy greens, along with her regular walks, she noticed a dramatic difference within just a few weeks. Her balance improved, and she felt like she got her legs back. Why strength matters beyond walking. Leg strength is about so much more than being able to walk without pain. It's tied to independence and confidence. When you have strong legs, you can stand up from a low chair with ease, carry groceries up the steps without fear of falling, enjoy active moments with your grandkids, like kneeling on the floor to play, travel, explore, and live life without constantly worrying about balance. What happens if we ignore it? When we let leg strength fade, it leads to a dangerous cycle. Weak legs make us less active because we feel unstable or tired. Less activity leads to more muscle loss. Eventually, even basic tasks like getting out of bed or walking to the bathroom become harder. This isn't just about physical decline, it also impacts mental health. Losing independence can bring feelings of frustration, sadness, or even depression. But it doesn't have to be this way. The first step to change. The good news is that even if your legs feel weaker now, you can absolutely rebuild strength. It's never too late. Research shows that people in their 80s and 90s can gain muscle mass through the right combination of nutrition and gentle exercise. Think about that for a second. If they can, so can you. Simple actions to start today. Before we dive into the 6 champion foods for leg strength, I want to share one simple thing you can start right now. Stand up and sit down from a sturdy chair 5 times in a row, twice a day. It's called the sit to stand exercise, and it's one of the simplest ways to maintain your leg strength. Pair this with just a few nutritional changes, like adding an extra egg to breakfast or a handful of berries to your snack, and you'll be amazed at the difference in a month or 2. A warm reminder. Remember, we're not trying to be bodybuilders here. The goal is independence, stability, and confidence. I've seen seniors go from barely walking across a room to confidently taking morning walks again. It all starts with understanding why the legs weaken and committing to small, consistent changes. In the next section, we'll explore the #1 cause of weak, shaky legs and how to tackle it with both movement and nutrition. If you've been feeling unsteady lately or worried about falls, this next part is especially important. If you've been wondering why your legs sometimes feel shaky, unsteady, or just weaker than they used to be, there's usually one main reason: muscle loss, or sarcopenia. It's the silent thief of strength that sneaks up on us as we age. Many people don't even realize it's happening until one day they notice that standing up from the couch feels harder, or their legs feel like they're trembling after walking just a few blocks. The truth is, our bodies are designed to move, but when we don't give our muscles the care they need, they begin to fade. And this doesn't just happen overnight. It's a gradual process that often starts in our 40s and 50s but accelerates after 60 if we don't take action. The legs are the first to feel it because they're our foundation. Without strong legs, even simple tasks like going to the grocery store or climbing a few stairs can feel overwhelming. Sarcopenia, the silent muscle loss. The primary cause of weak, shaky legs is sarcopenia, which literally means loss of flesh. Over time, we lose both muscle fibers and muscle strength. One reason this happens is because our bodies produce less of the hormones needed to build and maintain muscle, like testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone. Another factor is reduced physical activity. When we stop challenging our muscles, they shrink. Think about a cast on a broken arm. After a few weeks of not using it, the arm looks smaller and weaker. The same thing happens to our legs when we spend too much time sitting. Why nutrition matters more than you think. Here's something that surprises many people, even if you exercise. You can't rebuild muscle without proper nutrition. Your muscles need protein and specific nutrients like vitamin D, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids to grow stronger. Without these, your workouts won't be as effective. Imagine you're trying to build a house. Exercise is like the workers, but protein and nutrients are the building materials. Without those materials, the workers can't build anything. That's why older adults who combine a balanced diet with light exercise see the best results. The connection between weak legs and balance. Shaky legs are often the first warning sign that your balance is at risk. Weak muscles can't respond quickly when you trip or stumble. This is why falls are so common among seniors. In the US, the CDC reports that 1 in 4 people over 65 falls each year. And many of these falls lead to serious injuries. It's not just about strength, it's about coordination too. Your muscles, nerves, and brain must work together like a team. If your muscles are weak and your nerves don't get the right nutrients, like choline, found in eggs, your reactions slow down. This can mean the difference between catching yourself or hitting the ground. How lifestyle speeds up weakness. We live in a world that makes it easy to sit too much. Think about how many hours we spend sitting, watching TV, driving, eating, or even scrolling on our phones. Over time, this inactivity weakens not just the muscles, but also the bones and joints. Another sneaky factor? Processed foods. These foods are often low in real nutrition and high in empty calories, which can lead to weight gain without building muscle. Carrying extra weight can make weak legs even more unstable and increase stress on the knees and hips. A real-life example. I remember a man named Robert, a retired construction worker from Ohio. He told me, "I worked hard my whole life, but now my legs shake when I stand too long. I don't get it." We looked at his habits, and he realized he had stopped eating protein-rich foods like eggs and fish and was living mostly on sandwiches and snacks. He also stopped doing the simple climbing and lifting movements that used to keep him fit. We made 2 small changes. He started eating 2 eggs for breakfast and salmon twice a week. He practiced a sit-to-stand exercise from his chair every morning. In just 6 weeks, Robert said, "I feel steady again. My legs don't shake like they used to." This proves that with the right approach, even years of muscle loss can be slowed or reversed. Small daily habits to prevent shaky legs. Eat protein at every meal. Think eggs, lean meat, fish, or oats. Move every hour. Even standing up and sitting down 5 times can help. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can cause muscle cramps and fatigue. Stretch gently. Simple stretches keep joints flexible and muscles ready to work. The emotional impact of weak legs. We often underestimate how much confidence comes from simply feeling strong. Weak legs can make you nervous about going out, playing with grandkids, or even walking in public places. I've seen people avoid social activities because they're afraid of falling. This isn't just about health, it's about living life fully. The good news: you are not powerless against this. By combining the right foods with easy, low-impact exercises, you can regain strength, improve your balance, and feel years younger. Even if you haven't exercised in decades, your body can still build muscle when given the proper tools. That's why I created this list of 6 champion foods, because the right nutrition is the fastest way to rebuild what time has taken away. Think of these foods as your natural, safe, and delicious medicine. In the next section, we'll dive into these 6 powerhouse foods, starting with one that's sweet, comforting, and surprisingly effective for giving your muscles long-lasting energy: sweet potatoes. Trust me, this one will make you rethink what a simple root vegetable can do for your strength. When it comes to keeping your legs strong and steady, what you eat every single day matters just as much as the exercises you do. Our muscles are like engines. They need the right type of fuel to keep running smoothly. If we're feeding them junk, or not feeding them enough of the right nutrients, they start to slow down, break down, and eventually weaken. That's why focusing on superfoods is so powerful for seniors who want to stay active and independent. Now, when I say superfoods, I'm not talking about expensive, trendy powders or exotic ingredients you can only find in specialty stores. No, I'm talking about real, everyday foods, the kind you can buy at your local grocery store or farmer's market. Foods your grandmother probably cooked with. These are simple, wholesome ingredients loaded with vitamins, minerals, and compounds that feed your muscles, bones, and joints from the inside out. In this section, we'll take a look at the 6 superfoods I call champions of leg strength. These aren't just random healthy foods. Each one is backed by research for its role in supporting muscle growth, reducing inflammation, and keeping your body stable and energetic. Why these 6 foods? I didn't just pick these foods because they're healthy. I picked them because they directly address the biggest challenges seniors face. Loss of muscle mass. Foods that are high in quality protein and amino acids help rebuild and repair muscles. Joint pain and stiffness. Anti-inflammatory foods and healthy fats keep your joints smooth and flexible. Energy crashes. Complex carbs and nutrient-dense foods give long-lasting energy without spikes and crashes. Poor balance and coordination. Foods rich in vitamin D, potassium, and magnesium support nerve and muscle communication. Slow recovery. Antioxidants and vitamins like C and E help repair muscles after activity. Reducing soreness. The 6 champions of leg strength. Let me give you a quick sneak peek of what's coming in the next sections. Sweet potatoes. Steady energy for your muscles. Sweet potatoes are an incredible source of complex carbs, beta-carotene, and fiber. They give your muscles the slow-release energy they need to keep going without that heavy crash you get from white bread or sugary snacks. Oats. Protein and morning power. Oats are one of the best breakfast foods for seniors because they not only give you long-lasting energy but also provide plant-based protein and minerals like magnesium, which are key for muscle function and preventing cramps. Avocado. Healthy fats for flexible joints. This creamy fruit is loaded with monounsaturated fats, which reduce inflammation and lubricate your joints. It's also high in potassium, which helps with muscle contractions and preventing leg cramps. Berries. Antioxidants that protect muscle cells. Berries are nature's defense team. They fight free radicals that damage muscle cells, help repair tissues, and boost collagen production, which keeps your tendons and ligaments strong. Salmon. Complete protein and omega-3s. Salmon is one of the best foods for building and maintaining muscle. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce stiffness and inflammation, and high-quality protein for rebuilding muscle fibers. Eggs. Vitamin D and muscle fuel. Eggs are often called the gold standard of protein because they have every amino acid your body needs to grow and repair muscle. They also have vitamin D, which strengthens bones and improves muscle function. How to use these foods together. You don't have to eat all 6 foods every single day, but incorporating 2 to 3 of them regularly can make a huge difference. For example, You might have oats with berries for breakfast, a small serving of salmon or eggs for lunch, and half a baked sweet potato with avocado slices for dinner. This kind of simple, balanced approach gives your body exactly what it needs to stay strong. Stories of real success. I've seen firsthand how these foods can transform lives. Take Carol, a 72-year-old woman from Colorado who had trouble walking up the stairs without holding onto both rails. She was eating a typical, light, diet, toast for breakfast, maybe a sandwich for lunch, and very little protein. We introduced a plan with these 6 foods, plus a few chair exercises. Within 8 weeks, she called me, excited. "I just climbed 10 steps without stopping. I can't believe it." It wasn't magic. It was simply giving her body the fuel it had been missing. Combining food with gentle exercise. Each of these foods works even better when you pair them with the right movements. Think of it like this. Eating salmon or eggs gives your muscles the building blocks. But exercises like chair squats or brisk walks tell your muscles, "Hey, we need to get stronger." When you combine both, the results are faster and longer lasting. You don't need fancy gym equipment or tough workouts. I often recommend 5 to 10 minutes of simple exercises like chair squats, standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair. Wall push-ups, great for upper body balance. Leg raises, strengthening your thighs and hips. Balance holds, standing on one foot for 10 seconds with support nearby. The power of consistency. The real secret isn't just knowing what to eat or what exercises to do, it's doing them consistently. Even adding one of these superfoods to your meals every day can lead to big improvements in just a few weeks. You'll notice more energy, less soreness, and more confidence in your step. A gentle reminder. Don't wait until your legs feel too weak or until you've had a fall to start making these changes. Prevention is always easier than recovery. These foods are simple, affordable, and easy to incorporate, but their benefits compound over time. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the first superfood, sweet potatoes, and why they're so powerful for sustained energy, muscle protection, and overall leg strength. You'll see how a small portion of this humble vegetable can fuel your walks, workouts, and daily life like nothing else. Let me tell you something that surprises many people. One of the most powerful foods for strong legs is the humble sweet potato. Most of us think of sweet potatoes as a side dish during Thanksgiving, smothered with marshmallows. But on their own, they are an absolute powerhouse for muscle health and sustained energy. If you've been feeling sluggish or notice that your legs get tired quickly, adding sweet potatoes to your weekly diet can make a world of difference. Why sweet potatoes are so special? Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates, which means they provide your body with steady, long-lasting energy. Unlike white bread or sugary snacks that give you a quick burst of energy followed by a crash, sweet potatoes release energy slowly. This helps your muscles stay fueled for longer activities, whether that's taking a walk, gardening, or playing with the grandkids. They're also packed with fiber, which not only supports healthy digestion but also improves how your body absorbs other nutrients from food. Think of it as helping your body get the most out of every bite you eat. But the real superpower of sweet potatoes is their high beta-carotene content, which your body converts to vitamin A. Vitamin A is a strong antioxidant that protects your muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that accelerate aging and muscle breakdown. By protecting muscle cells, vitamin A helps slow the effects of aging on your legs. The blood sugar advantage. A lot of people worry about carbs, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes. Here's the good news. Sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes, which means they raise your blood sugar more slowly. This makes them a better choice for maintaining steady energy levels. Of course, portion control is still important. For most adults, half a medium sweet potato is a reasonable serving. And how you cook them matters. Boiling or steaming sweet potatoes helps keep their glycemic index lower compared to baking or frying. The muscle connection. Why are sweet potatoes so great for your legs specifically? Because your leg muscles need endurance fuel, especially for longer activities like walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for long periods. Sweet potatoes provide that slow-release energy that keeps your legs from feeling weak or shaky halfway through the day. They're also rich in potassium, which is a critical electrolyte that helps your muscles contract and relax properly. Low potassium levels can lead to leg cramps, especially at night. By including sweet potatoes, you give your body a natural source of this essential mineral. A real-life example. I once worked with George, a 65-year-old retired truck driver from Arizona. He told me, "By the time I get to the grocery store, my legs feel like they've run a marathon." George had been skipping breakfast and grabbing fast food for lunch. We replaced his lunchtime fries with half a boiled sweet potato and a serving of grilled chicken. 2 weeks later, George called me and said, "I don't know what's in those sweet potatoes, but I can walk the whole store without feeling like I need to sit down." It wasn't magic. It was the steady energy and potassium giving his muscles exactly what they needed. Best ways to eat sweet potatoes. You don't have to get fancy to enjoy sweet potatoes. Here are some simple, healthy ways to prepare them. Boiled or steamed. Keeps nutrients intact and has the lowest glycemic impact. Mashed with olive oil. A healthier alternative to buttery mashed potatoes. Roasted wedges. Toss with a bit of olive oil and cinnamon for a naturally sweet side dish. Added to salads. Small cubes of boiled sweet potatoes can add color, flavor, and nutrition to your lunch salad. Pairing sweet potatoes with exercise. Here's a great tip. Eat a small portion of sweet potato at lunch. Then do your walking exercise about an hour later. The slow energy release from the sweet potato will fuel your muscles, helping you walk longer without feeling tired. For seniors who enjoy gardening, I recommend having half a sweet potato for breakfast or lunch on days when you plan to work outside. You'll be surprised at how much more endurance you feel when bending, squatting, or pulling weeds. Sweet potatoes versus white potatoes. A lot of people ask me, are sweet potatoes really that much better than white potatoes? The answer is yes, for a few reasons. Lower glycemic index, less impact on blood sugar. More antioxidants. Beta-carotene and vitamin A are almost non-existent in white potatoes. Higher fiber content. Keeps you full longer and supports better digestion. More vitamins and minerals, especially potassium and vitamin C. White potatoes aren't bad in moderation, but sweet potatoes simply offer more overall benefits, especially for muscle protection and energy balance. Safety notes. If you're managing blood sugar or have diabetes, keep portions moderate. A serving of half a medium sweet potato is usually safe for most people when paired with protein and healthy fats. Always avoid frying sweet potatoes in oil. This not only raises the calorie count but also destroys many of the nutrients. A simple sweet potato recipe for seniors. Here's one of my favorite quick recipes. Peel and cube 1 medium sweet potato. Boil the cubes for about 10 minutes until soft. Mash with a teaspoon of olive oil and a pinch of cinnamon. Serve as a side with grilled chicken or fish. It's simple, delicious, and gives your body the energy it needs for the day. Why you should start now. Sweet potatoes are affordable, widely available, and easy to cook. If you're looking for a simple step to start improving your leg strength, adding sweet potatoes to your diet 2 to 3 times a week is a great place to start. Over time, you'll notice more steady energy, fewer leg cramps, and better overall stamina. In the next section, we'll move on to the second powerhouse food for leg strength, oats. This breakfast staple not only fuels your day but also provides the protein and minerals your muscles need to grow and recover. If I had to pick one food that perfectly kickstarts your morning and sets your muscles up for a strong, active day, it would be oats. Oats have been a breakfast staple in American households for generations. And for good reason. They're simple, affordable, and packed with nutrients that directly support leg strength, balance, and energy. Why oats are perfect for seniors. Most people think of oats as a heart-healthy food, which is true. But oats also play a vital role in muscle maintenance. They're rich in complex carbohydrates, which give you a steady energy flow throughout the morning. Unlike sugary cereals or white toast, oats don't spike your blood sugar and then leave you tired an hour later. Instead, they fuel your muscles gradually, which is exactly what your legs need to stay steady and strong. Even more important, oats are a great plant-based source of protein. While the amount of protein in a serving of oats may not match eggs or salmon, it still provides the essential amino acids your muscles need for repair and growth, especially when combined with milk, yogurt, or nuts. As we get older, our bodies naturally break down more muscle tissue. So we need a consistent intake of high-quality protein to keep up. The magnesium and iron boost. Oats are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Have you ever experienced nighttime leg cramps? One of the common causes is magnesium deficiency. Eating oats regularly can help prevent those painful cramps, keeping your legs more relaxed and comfortable. In addition, oats provide iron, which helps your blood carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough iron, your legs can feel heavy and tired even with light activity. Together, magnesium and iron make oats a small but powerful muscle strengthening package. Instant versus rolled versus steel-cut oats. Not all oats are created equal. While instant oats are quick and convenient, they're often processed and loaded with added sugar. This takes away their natural benefits and can cause unwanted blood sugar spikes. Rolled oats or steel-cut oats are the best options because they're minimally processed, retain more nutrients, and release energy more slowly. If you prefer instant oats, choose the plain, unsweetened type and add your own natural toppings like fresh berries or a drizzle of honey. A real-life example. I'll never forget Alice, a 70-year-old grandmother from Michigan who came to me complaining of morning fatigue and leg stiffness. Her breakfast used to be nothing more than a cup of coffee and a pastry. We switched her to a bowl of warm oats topped with blueberries, chia seeds, and a handful of walnuts. Within 3 weeks, Alice said, "I can feel the difference. I'm not dragging my feet in the mornings anymore. And I have the energy to walk my dog without stopping to rest." This simple change gave her legs the fuel they needed for a strong start to the day. How to power up your oats. To get the most benefits, I recommend combining oats with other leg-strengthening foods. Add berries, blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries bring antioxidants that protect muscle cells. Add nuts or seeds, almonds, chia seeds, or flax seeds add extra protein and healthy fats for joint support. Use milk instead of water. Cooking oats with milk, or fortified plant-based milk, boosts calcium and vitamin D which strengthen bones. Sweeten naturally. Use a teaspoon of honey or cinnamon instead of sugar to keep it healthy. Oats and exercise, the perfect pairing. One of the best times to eat oats is about an hour before doing your morning exercises. The steady energy they provide helps fuel your muscles for low-impact strength moves like chair squats, heel raises, or gentle yoga. I often recommend this routine. Have a bowl of oats with some berries for breakfast. Wait about 45 to 60 minutes. Do 10 chair squats, standing up and sitting down from a sturdy chair. Repeat this twice daily if possible. The combination of complex carbs from oats and this simple exercise helps strengthen your thighs, hips, and glutes, the muscles most important for stability. Other benefits of oats. Beyond muscle strength, oats bring plenty of other health benefits that support an active lifestyle. Cholesterol management. The soluble fiber in oats helps lower bad cholesterol, reducing the risk of heart disease. Digestive health. The fiber keeps digestion regular, which is especially important for seniors. Weight control. Oats keep you feeling full, which can prevent unhealthy snacking. Simple oat recipes. If plain oatmeal feels boring, here are some quick variations. Apple cinnamon oats. Add diced apples, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a few raisins. Berry protein bowl. Top oats with Greek yogurt, blueberries, and almonds. Savory oats. Cook oats with a pinch of salt. Add sautéed vegetables, and top with a poached egg for a warm, protein-packed meal. How often should you eat oats? Eating oats 3 to 4 times a week is ideal for most seniors. It doesn't have to be just for breakfast. Oats can be made into healthy snacks like energy balls or baked into wholesome muffins. A warm reminder. Your legs need both energy and protein every single day to stay strong. Oats give you both in one simple bowl. If you start your day with this powerhouse breakfast, you're already taking a big step toward better leg strength and balance. In the next section, we'll explore a food that's creamy, rich, and absolutely amazing for your joints: avocado. This fruit's healthy fats are like natural lubrication for your knees and hips, making every step smoother and more comfortable. If there's one food that I think of as nature's butter, it's avocado. Smooth, creamy, and packed with nutrients. Avocados aren't just trendy. They're a powerful ally for anyone over 50 who wants to keep their joints flexible and their legs strong. While many foods focus on energy or protein, avocado brings something unique to the table: healthy fats that act like natural lubricants for your joints. Why healthy fats matter? For years, fats got a bad reputation. People were told to avoid them at all costs. But modern science now tells a very different story. Not all fats are created equal. The fats in avocado are called monounsaturated fats. And these are the good guys. They work to reduce inflammation in the body, which is one of the biggest reasons why joints feel stiff, swollen, or painful. Think about how a door hinge creaks when it's dry. Your joints are no different. Without enough healthy fats, they can start to feel rough and achy. But with the right fats, your joints move more easily, making it easier to exercise, walk, and simply go about your day without discomfort. The potassium boost. Did you know that avocados have more potassium than bananas? Potassium is a vital mineral that helps your muscles contract and relax properly. Low potassium levels can lead to leg cramps, weakness, and even balance problems. By adding avocado to your diet, you're giving your legs a steady supply of this essential electrolyte. Potassium also helps balance fluids in your body, which can reduce bloating and swelling in your legs, something many older adults struggle with. Vitamin E, the muscle protector. Another superstar nutrient in avocado is vitamin E. This fat-soluble antioxidant helps protect muscle cells from oxidative stress, which is a fancy way of saying it shields your muscles from damage caused by aging and free radicals. Vitamin E also supports healthy skin and circulation, which means your muscles and joints get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy. A real-life example. I remember helping Mary, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Tennessee. She used to love going on long walks with her friends but stopped because her knees felt stiff and painful. When we looked at her diet, she was avoiding fats entirely because she thought they were bad. I encouraged her to add half an avocado to her lunch salad a few times a week. After 6 weeks, she called me and said, "I feel like someone oiled my knees. I can walk with my friends again without worrying about pain." It wasn't a miracle. It was the anti-inflammatory power of healthy fats helping her joints function smoothly. How to eat avocado the healthy way. The best thing about avocados is how versatile they are. Here are some easy ways to add them to your diet. Spread it on toast, a simple, nutritious breakfast or snack. Add to salads. A few slices on top of a salad add healthy fats and creaminess. Blend into smoothies. Combine with spinach, banana, and a splash of almond milk for a creamy, nutrient-packed drink. Mash into guacamole. Pair with whole grain crackers or vegetable sticks. Watch the portions. While avocado is incredibly healthy, it is also high in calories. A serving of 1/4 to half an avocado per day is generally perfect for most adults. More than that can add up quickly, especially if you're watching your weight. Pairing avocado with movement. Avocado's healthy fats work beautifully when paired with stretching and flexibility exercises. After adding avocado to your lunch, spend 5 minutes doing these gentle moves. Sit in a sturdy chair and slowly rotate your ankles in circles, 10 times each way. While seated, pull one knee gently toward your chest. Hold for 5 seconds. And switch legs. Stand and do a gentle hamstring stretch by placing one heel on a low stool and leaning forward slightly. These stretches, combined with avocado's anti-inflammatory fats, help your joints feel smoother and less stiff. Avocado versus other fats. Many people ask me, why not just use olive oil instead? Olive oil is great, but avocado gives you more potassium, more fiber, and a creamier texture that's perfect for meals. Plus, it's easier to add a few slices of avocado to a sandwich or salad than to drizzle oil on everything. Other benefits of avocado. Supports heart health. The same healthy fats that ease joint pain also lower bad cholesterol. Aids weight management. The fiber in avocado helps keep you full, which can prevent overeating. Boosts brain function. Healthy fats support brain health and memory, which is especially important as we age. A simple avocado recipe. One of my favorite quick recipes is avocado toast with a twist. Mash half an avocado with a squeeze of lemon juice and a pinch of black pepper. Spread it on a slice of whole grain bread. Top with a few slices of boiled egg or cherry tomatoes. This breakfast or snack is packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, a perfect combo for strong legs and lasting energy. Why start adding avocado today? The sooner you begin adding healthy fats, the sooner you'll feel the difference in your joints. Whether it's climbing stairs, going for a walk, or simply getting out of bed in the morning, smooth moving joints are the foundation for independence and confidence. In the next section, we'll shift gears to another colorful powerhouse, berries. These tiny fruits are loaded with antioxidants that protect your muscles from damage, speed up recovery, and even improve tendon strength. They're not just tasty, they're like a shield for your legs. When people talk about superfoods, berries almost always make the list, and for good reason. These tiny, colorful fruits are like nature's medicine cabinet. From strawberries to blueberries, raspberries to blackberries, they're packed with nutrients that protect your muscles, joints, and overall health. If you've been feeling sore after even light activity, or if you want to slow down the natural wear and tear of aging muscles, berries are one of the best foods you can add to your diet. Why berries are a muscle shield? One of the biggest reasons we lose muscle strength as we age is due to something called oxidative stress. This happens when harmful molecules known as free radicals damage our muscle cells over time. Berries are loaded with antioxidants, powerful compounds that fight these free radicals like tiny warriors. The main antioxidants in berries are anthocyanins, which give them their rich red, purple, and blue colors. These anthocyanins help protect your muscle fibers from breaking down, which means less soreness, faster recovery, and stronger legs over time. Vitamin C, the collagen builder. Berries are also rich in vitamin C, which plays a critical role in making collagen. Collagen is the glue that holds your tendons and ligaments together. Think of your muscles as powerful engines, and collagen as the sturdy ropes and wires that keep them attached to your bones. Without enough collagen, your muscles can't function at their best, and your joints may feel weaker. Regularly eating berries helps your body make more collagen, ensuring that your muscles, tendons, and ligaments stay strong and flexible. Anti-inflammatory benefits. Have you ever felt sore the day after gardening, walking, or even just standing for a long time? This soreness often comes from inflammation in your muscles. Berries have natural anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce muscle pain and swelling, making it easier for you to recover and stay active. Studies have shown that athletes who consume berries, especially blueberries, recover faster after exercise because of these anti-inflammatory compounds. Now, you don't need to be an athlete to enjoy the same benefits. They work just as well for seniors who want to stay mobile and pain-free. A real-life example. I once worked with Betty, a 71-year-old grandmother from Pennsylvania who loved walking in her neighborhood but struggled with sore legs afterward. I suggested adding a handful of blueberries or strawberries to her daily routine. Within a few weeks, she said, "I don't feel as achy after my walks anymore. I feel like my legs are recovering faster." The beauty of berries is that they're delicious, easy to eat, and require almost no preparation. A small bowl of fresh berries can be a snack, a dessert, or a topping for your breakfast oats. Fresh versus frozen berries. Many people worry that frozen berries are less nutritious. But here's the truth. Frozen berries can be just as healthy as fresh ones. They're usually picked and frozen at peak ripeness, which preserves their nutrients. The key is to choose unsweetened frozen berries. Skip the ones with added sugar. How to add berries to your diet. Morning boost. Toss a handful of berries into your oatmeal or yogurt. Afternoon snack. Keep a small bowl of fresh berries in the fridge for a quick energy pick-me-up. Smoothies. Blend berries with a banana, spinach, and almond milk for a nutrient-packed smoothie. Dessert swap. Instead of reaching for cookies or cake, enjoy a bowl of mixed berries with a dollop of Greek yogurt. Pairing berries with exercise. Berries are perfect after a light workout or walk because they help your muscles recover faster. Here's what I recommend. Do your daily chair squats or a 15-minute walk. Enjoy a berry smoothie made with blueberries, a little protein powder, and almond milk. The antioxidants in berries work to repair tiny muscle tears that happen during activity, reducing soreness and helping you feel stronger for your next session. Other health benefits of berries. Brain health. The antioxidants in berries also protect your brain, improving memory and focus, something we all appreciate as we get older. Heart support. Berries help reduce blood pressure and improve circulation, which is critical for delivering nutrients to your leg muscles. Weight-friendly. Low in calories but high in fiber. Berries keep you full and satisfied without adding extra pounds. A simple berry recipe. One of my favorite quick recipes is a berry parfait. Layer Greek yogurt in a glass. Add a mix of strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Sprinkle with a teaspoon of crushed almonds or chia seeds. This combination of protein, antioxidants, and healthy fats is perfect for muscle recovery and energy. Why you should start eating berries today. Berries are one of the easiest and tastiest ways to protect your muscles. You don't need to eat a huge amount. Just a handful a day, about 1/2 cup, is enough to see benefits over time. If fresh berries are too expensive, frozen ones are a great alternative. A gentle reminder. Your legs do a lot for you every single day, from the moment you step out of bed to the moment you lie down at night. Giving them the nutrients they need, like the antioxidants in berries, is one of the simplest ways to keep them healthy and pain-free. In the next section, we'll dive into a food from the ocean, salmon. This protein-packed powerhouse is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which not only build muscle but also act like natural joint lubricants, reducing stiffness and pain. If I had to choose one protein source that does it all, builds muscle, protects joints, and keeps your heart strong, it would be salmon. This incredible fish is not just tasty, it's a nutritional powerhouse, especially for seniors who want to maintain leg strength and flexibility. Many people underestimate how important high-quality protein and healthy fats are for their legs. Salmon offers both, making it one of the best foods you can eat for long-term mobility and independence. Why salmon is a muscle-building superstar? Salmon is loaded with complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. These amino acids are the building blocks your muscles need to grow and repair themselves after activity. As we age, we naturally break down muscle faster than we build it, which makes eating high-quality protein sources like salmon even more critical. But salmon goes beyond protein. It's also one of the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These healthy fats have powerful anti-inflammatory effects, which can reduce stiffness and pain in your joints. Omega-3s essentially act as lubricants for your joints, allowing them to move smoothly and comfortably. The anti-inflammatory advantage. Chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons older adults feel pain in their knees, hips, or ankles. Unlike processed foods, which often trigger inflammation, salmon actively fights it. In fact, research has shown that omega-3s can be as effective as some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medications, but without the side effects. Imagine walking or climbing stairs without that nagging knee pain. That's the kind of difference omega-3s can make when you include salmon in your diet consistently. Boosting blood flow and energy. Strong legs need more than just muscle. They need a healthy circulatory system to deliver oxygen and nutrients to those muscles. Omega-3 fatty acids in salmon support heart health by improving blood flow, which in turn helps your leg muscles work better and recover faster. This means less fatigue and more stamina for daily activities like walking or gardening. A real-life example. I think about David, a 66-year-old retired firefighter from Texas, who told me his legs felt stiff every morning, and he struggled with simple tasks like squatting to pick something up. We added salmon to his dinner twice a week, grilled or baked, not fried. After just a month, David said, I wake up with less stiffness, and I feel like my legs are lighter. I can even walk longer without pain. The combination of protein and omega-3s was exactly what his muscles and joints needed. How to eat salmon the right way. The American Heart Association recommends eating fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week. Here are a few tips to get the most benefits. Choose wild-caught salmon when possible, as it's higher in nutrients and lower in contaminants than farmed salmon. Bake, grill, or steam salmon instead of frying it to keep it heart healthy. Add lemon and herbs like dill or parsley to enhance flavor without extra calories. Pair with veggies or whole grains for a balanced, nutrient-rich meal. Other omega-3 sources. If salmon isn't your favorite, other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, or trout are excellent alternatives. You can also get omega-3s from plant-based sources like chia seeds, walnuts, or flax seeds. But keep in mind that these don't provide the same potent forms of omega-3s, EPA and DHA, that fish do. Safety notes. If you're on blood-thinning medication, like warfarin, check with your doctor before increasing omega-3 intake, as very high levels can affect blood clotting. For most people, however, 2 servings of salmon a week is safe and beneficial. Pairing salmon with exercise. Salmon's protein and omega-3s work especially well when combined with upper and lower body exercises. I often recommend doing wall push-ups or gentle squats after a salmon-rich meal. The protein repairs your muscles, while omega-3s reduce post-exercise soreness and inflammation. Here's a simple routine to try. Eat grilled salmon with steamed vegetables for dinner. The next morning, do 10 wall push-ups and 10 sit-to-stands from a chair. Notice how much less stiff your joints feel. Other benefits of salmon. Salmon isn't just good for your legs, it benefits your entire body. Brain health. Omega-3s support memory and focus. Eye health. EPA and DHA help maintain healthy vision. Mood balance. Regular intake of omega-3s is linked to better mental well-being. A quick salmon recipe. Here's my favorite quick dinner. Place a salmon fillet on a baking sheet lined with foil. Drizzle with olive oil. Add a squeeze of lemon. And sprinkle with garlic powder. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, for 15 minutes. Serve with a side of roasted sweet potatoes and green beans for a complete muscle-friendly meal. Why start eating salmon today? If you want stronger legs, better joint flexibility, and fewer aches, salmon is one of the smartest foods you can add to your diet. Within a few weeks, you'll notice more energy, less stiffness, and a newfound confidence in your movements. In the next section, we'll talk about a simple, affordable food that's often misunderstood: eggs. Once feared for their cholesterol, eggs are now recognized as one of the most complete sources of muscle-building nutrition. If there's one food that deserves to be called nature's perfect package, it's eggs. For years, eggs were unfairly criticized because of cholesterol concerns. But now science has proven what many nutrition experts have always known: eggs are one of the most complete, affordable, and powerful foods you can eat, especially for muscle strength and bone health. When it comes to keeping your legs strong and your bones sturdy, eggs bring a unique combination of protein, vitamins, and minerals that no other food matches. They're easy to cook, budget-friendly, and versatile enough to fit into any meal of the day. The gold standard of protein. Protein is the foundation of muscle health, and eggs are considered the gold standard of protein quality. Why? Because they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for muscle growth and repair. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to rebuild muscle, which means we need high-quality sources like eggs even more. A single large egg has about 6 to 7 grams of protein, not a huge amount on its own. But combined with other protein sources, it's a game changer for maintaining leg strength. Think of it this way: every time you do a chair squat or go for a walk, your muscles break down slightly. Eggs provide the exact building blocks needed to repair and grow those muscles stronger. Vitamin D, the bone strength booster. One of the standout nutrients in eggs is vitamin D. This vitamin plays a key role in helping your body absorb calcium, which is essential for strong bones and preventing fractures. Low vitamin D levels are often linked to muscle weakness and an increased risk of falls in older adults. The problem is that vitamin D is hard to get from food. Very few foods naturally contain it. Eggs, especially the yolk, are one of the best dietary sources. Pairing eggs with other vitamin D-rich foods, like salmon, creates a powerful combination for both muscle and bone health. Choline, the brain-to-muscle connector. Another unique nutrient in eggs is choline. Choline supports the communication between your brain and muscles, ensuring that signals travel quickly and efficiently. This means better coordination, faster reaction times, and improved balance, all of which are vital for preventing falls. Think of choline as the wiring that connects your mind to your body. Without enough of it, your movements can feel slower or less controlled. The cholesterol myth. Many people over 50 still worry about cholesterol in eggs. Here's the good news. For most healthy adults, eating 1 egg a day is perfectly safe. In fact, studies show that moderate egg consumption has little to no impact on blood cholesterol for most people. The key is balance. Pair your eggs with vegetables, whole grains, or healthy fats rather than bacon or fried foods. A real-life example. I remember Tom, a 64-year-old retired school principal from Wisconsin. He told me, "I feel like I have no energy, and my legs are weak, even though I'm eating enough." When we looked at his meals, breakfast was just coffee and toast, barely any protein. We added 2 boiled eggs to his breakfast routine. After a month, Tom said, "I feel like my legs are stronger. I'm not as tired when I climb stairs. And my balance is better." That's the power of starting your day with high-quality protein. How to eat eggs for maximum benefit. Boiled eggs, perfect for a quick snack or to add to salads. Scrambled with vegetables, combine with spinach, tomatoes, or bell peppers for a nutrient-packed breakfast. Omelets, add mushrooms, onions, or a sprinkle of cheese for flavor and extra nutrients. Egg muffins. Bake eggs in a muffin tin with chopped vegetables for an easy grab-and-go option. Pairing eggs with exercise. Eggs are an ideal pre- or post-exercise food. Try eating 1 to 2 boiled eggs for breakfast. Then practicing simple balance exercises such as standing on one leg near a wall for 10 seconds per side. The protein in eggs helps your muscles recover, while vitamin D and choline support stability and coordination. Other benefits of eggs. Eye health. Eggs contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes. Weight control. The protein in eggs keeps you full for hours, helping to prevent unhealthy snacking. Brain function. Choline supports memory and cognitive health as you age. How many eggs should you eat? For most healthy adults, 1 to 2 eggs per day is safe and beneficial. If you have diabetes or high cholesterol, talk to your doctor about what's right for you. A simple egg breakfast recipe. Here's my favorite 5-minute breakfast. Whisk 2 eggs with a splash of milk. Pour into a heated skillet with a teaspoon of olive oil. Add chopped spinach and a few diced tomatoes. Cook until fluffy. Then sprinkle with black pepper. This quick meal is rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals that will power your legs all morning. Why you should start today. Eggs are affordable, easy to prepare, and one of the best foods for keeping your legs strong and your bones healthy. Adding just 1 or 2 eggs to your day could improve your energy, balance, and overall well-being in just a few weeks. In the next section, we'll explore simple movements that pair perfectly with these superfoods to maximize your results. You'll see how combining good nutrition with a few daily exercises can make your legs feel years younger. Strong legs don't just come from what you eat, they also come from how you move. Even if you include all the superfoods we've discussed, you'll only get the best results when you pair good nutrition with simple, consistent exercises. The great news? You don't need a gym, expensive equipment, or intense workouts. Just a few minutes of easy, low-impact exercises each day can dramatically improve your leg strength, balance, and stability. Why stability matters as we age. Stability is what keeps you safe when you stand, walk, or bend. When your legs and core are weak, even a small trip on a rug can cause a fall. But when your muscles are strong and your body knows how to balance itself, you can react faster and stay steady. Think about it like this. Your legs are the foundation of your body, and your core is the frame that supports it. When both are strong, everything feels easier, from getting out of a chair to climbing stairs or even enjoying a stroll in the park. The power of small, daily movements. Many seniors believe they need to spend hours exercising to see results. That's not true. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day of the right moves can make a huge difference. The key is consistency. Doing a little bit every day is far better than doing an intense workout once in a while. Top 3 stability exercises. 1. Chair squats. How to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Stand up slowly. Then sit back down with control. Why it works. This strengthens your thighs, glutes, and core, all critical for stability. Tip: start with 5 repetitions and work up to 10 as you get stronger. 2. Heel raises. How to do it. Stand behind a chair, holding it for support. Slowly rise onto your tiptoes. Hold for 2 seconds. Then lower down. Why it works. This exercise strengthens your calves and improves ankle stability, which helps prevent falls. Tip: do 8 to 10 repetitions. And as you progress, try letting go of the chair for balance training. 3. One leg balance. How to do it. Stand near a wall or counter. Lift one foot slightly off the floor and hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Switch legs. Why it works. Balancing on one leg trains your core and stabilizer muscles, improving coordination. Tip: start with 5 seconds and gradually increase to 20 seconds as your balance improves. Pairing movement with nutrition. One of the best ways to see results faster is to pair these exercises with the right foods. For example, doing chair squats after a protein-rich breakfast with oats or eggs ensures your muscles have the fuel to grow and recover. I often recommend this simple routine. Morning. Have a breakfast of oats topped with berries. 30 to 60 minutes later, do 10 chair squats and 10 heel raises. Evening. Enjoy a light stretch after dinner to keep joints flexible. The mental benefits of movement. Exercise doesn't just strengthen your body, it also sharpens your mind. Balance exercises, like standing on one leg, improve the connection between your brain and muscles. This connection, often called neuromuscular coordination, is key for preventing stumbles and falls. I've seen people who start with shaky balance become noticeably steadier within just 3 to 4 weeks of daily practice. The confidence boost is incredible. They walk taller, feel more secure, and enjoy life without constant worry about falling. A real-life example. John, a 70-year-old retired farmer from Iowa, told me he felt wobbly on uneven ground. We started with just 5 minutes of daily exercises, chair squats, heel raises, and side leg lifts. He also began eating salmon twice a week and adding avocado to his lunch salads. After 6 weeks, John proudly said, "I can walk across my yard without feeling like I'm going to tip over." It's proof that simple changes add up. Tips for staying consistent. Set a reminder. Put a sticky note on your fridge or set an alarm to remind yourself to exercise. Use everyday moments. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Or do heel raises while waiting for the microwave. Track your progress. Write down how many repetitions you do each day. Seeing improvement keeps you motivated. Safety first. Always make sure you have something sturdy nearby, like a wall, chair, or countertop when doing balance exercises. Start slow and listen to your body. If something feels painful, beyond normal muscle effort, stop and adjust. Why these exercises work best for seniors. Unlike high-impact workouts, these movements are gentle on your joints while still targeting the muscles that matter most, your thighs, calves, hips, and core. Strengthening these areas helps with everything from walking and bending to standing up without support. Quick 5-minute stability routine. Chair squats 8 reps. Heel raises 10 reps. One leg balance 5 seconds per side. Repeat the cycle twice. This short routine can be done while watching TV or even during a commercial break. A gentle reminder. You don't need to wait until your legs feel weak to start exercising. Prevention is key. Just like adding superfoods to your diet, these small daily movements create long-term benefits, better balance, stronger legs, and the confidence to move freely. In the next section, we'll shift focus to the foods that help stop muscle loss fast. While exercise builds strength, the right foods make sure you don't lose all the hard work you're putting in. Building strong legs isn't just about exercise, it's also about protecting the muscle you already have. As we age, our bodies naturally start breaking down muscle faster than we can rebuild it. This process, called sarcopenia, can make your legs feel weaker, slower, and less stable. But here's the good news: with the right foods, you can slow down this muscle loss and even reverse some of it. Think of your muscles like a savings account. Every day, you're either making deposits through good food and movement, or withdrawals through poor habits and inactivity. If you're not eating the right nutrients, your body will keep withdrawing from your muscle bank, leaving you with less strength over time. The role of protein. The number one nutrient for preventing muscle loss is protein. Our muscles are literally made of protein, so it makes sense that we need plenty of it to keep them healthy. Studies show that adults over 50 often need more protein than younger people because our muscles become less responsive to it with age. Good sources of protein include eggs, salmon and other fish, lean meats like chicken or turkey, plant-based options like beans, lentils, and quinoa, dairy products like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Tip: try to include a source of protein in every meal. Even something simple like an egg for breakfast or a handful of nuts for a snack can make a big difference. Vitamin D and calcium for bones. Muscles and bones work together like a team. Weak bones can make it harder for your muscles to do their job. And vice versa. Vitamin D is crucial because it helps your body absorb calcium, the mineral that keeps your bones strong. Without enough vitamin D, your legs can feel weak. Your balance may suffer, and you're at a higher risk of fractures. Foods rich in vitamin D include eggs, especially the yolks, fatty fish like salmon or tuna, fortified milk and orange juice. Pair these with calcium-rich foods like yogurt, almonds, or leafy greens for a powerful bone and muscle combo. Omega-3 fatty acids. Another nutrient that helps stop muscle loss is omega-3 fatty acids. Found in foods like salmon, mackerel, and walnuts. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, which is important because inflammation can speed up muscle breakdown. They also help your muscles use protein more effectively, making your meals work harder for you. Antioxidants, the protectors. As we discussed in the berries section, oxidative stress can damage muscle cells and speed up aging. Foods high in antioxidants act like a shield, protecting your muscles from this damage. Some of the best antioxidant-rich foods include berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, spinach and kale, sweet potatoes, nuts and seeds. Real-life example. Let me share a story about Mark, a 72-year-old retired mechanic from Illinois. Mark came to me frustrated because he felt his legs were losing strength, even though he tried to stay active. When we looked at his diet, I noticed he wasn't getting nearly enough protein or vitamin D. We made a simple plan. Add 2 boiled eggs to breakfast. Have salmon or chicken with lunch or dinner. Include a small bowl of berries as a snack. Within 6 weeks, Mark told me, "I feel like my legs have life again. I don't tire as easily, and I can walk farther without feeling like I'm dragging my feet." This transformation came from just a few smart food choices. Daily meal plan to fight muscle loss. Here's an easy way to build your meals. Breakfast: oats with a boiled egg and fresh berries. Lunch: grilled salmon with sweet potato and spinach. Snack: Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of walnuts. Dinner: chicken stir-fry with colorful vegetables and brown rice. This combination of protein, omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamins gives your body everything it needs to maintain and rebuild muscle. Pairing food with light activity. Eating these foods is even more effective when you do light strength exercises. For example, having eggs and whole grain toast before doing a few chair squats or heel raises can help your muscles rebuild faster. The protein repairs. The antioxidants protect. And the movement signals your body to use the nutrients to build strength where you need it most. Other foods to avoid muscle loss. Greek yogurt, high in protein and calcium. Cottage cheese, slow digesting protein that helps with overnight muscle repair. Lentils and beans, great plant-based options. Pumpkin seeds, rich in magnesium for muscle function. Hydration matters too. Don't forget about water. Dehydration can cause muscle cramps and fatigue. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day. Adding a slice of lemon or cucumber makes it more refreshing and enjoyable. A simple recipe to try. Here's a muscle-protecting breakfast bowl. Cook 1/2 cup of rolled oats with milk or water. Stir in 1 boiled egg, chopped, or a spoonful of Greek yogurt for added protein. Top with fresh berries and a sprinkle of crushed almonds. This bowl gives you a balanced mix of protein, antioxidants, and slow-release energy. Why you should start now? The earlier you start adding these foods, the better your legs will feel. Even if you've already lost some muscle, it's never too late to rebuild. With the right nutrition, your body can get stronger at any age. In the next section, we'll cover balance exercises made easy. These moves, when combined with the foods we've discussed, will improve your stability, help prevent falls, and keep you confident on your feet. One of the biggest concerns I hear from people over 60 is the fear of losing balance and falling. It's a valid worry. Falls are a leading cause of injury among older adults. And many of them happen not because of clumsiness but because the muscles and reflexes that keep us stable weaken over time. The good news is that improving your balance doesn't have to be hard or time-consuming. With just a few simple exercises, done consistently, you can strengthen the muscles that keep you steady and build confidence with every step. Why balance is so important? Think of balance as your body's natural safety system. It's what helps you walk on uneven ground, bend down to pick something up, or even stand on one foot to put on your shoes. As we get older, the inner ear, nerves, and muscles that work together to keep us upright start to slow down. Combine this with weaker legs, and even a small misstep can lead to a fall. By focusing on balance exercises, you're essentially training your body to react quickly and stay steady, which can prevent accidents before they happen. The 3 key muscles for balance. When we talk about balance, we're really talking about 3 main muscle groups. The thighs and glutes. These are your power muscles for standing and moving. The calves and ankles. These stabilize you when you shift your weight. The core. Your stomach and back muscles act like the center pole of a tent, keeping everything upright. Strengthening these areas will dramatically improve your stability and reduce the risk of falls. Easy balance exercises for seniors. 1. The one-leg stand. Stand near a counter or wall for support. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Switch legs and repeat. Why it works. This trains your stabilizer muscles and teaches your brain and body to stay balanced. Tip. Start with 5 seconds and work up to 30 seconds over time. 2. Heel to toe walk. Place one foot directly in front of the other. Heel to toe, as if you're walking on a straight line. Take 5 to 10 slow steps forward. Then turn around and walk back. Why it works. This strengthens the ankles and improves coordination. Tip. Keep your gaze forward, not down, to mimic real-life walking. 3. Side leg lifts. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding the backrest. Lift one leg out to the side, keeping it straight. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower it slowly. Repeat 8 to 10 times per side. Why it works. This strengthens your outer thighs and hips, which are key for side-to-side stability. 4. Rocking weight shifts. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Slowly shift your weight onto one foot, lifting the other slightly off the ground. Hold for 3 seconds. Then shift to the other side. Why it works. This teaches your body to adjust balance in real time. Pairing balance training with food. Your muscles need proper fuel to improve. Doing balance exercises after eating a protein-rich snack, like a boiled egg or Greek yogurt, can help your muscles recover and grow stronger. For example, start your day with oats and berries. Then spend 5 minutes on these balance exercises. It's a small investment of time that pays off in better stability and confidence. A real-life example. Jane, a 69-year-old grandmother from North Carolina, told me she felt nervous walking in her backyard because the ground was uneven. She feared she might trip and fall. We introduced a 5-minute daily balance routine: 1 leg stands, heel raises, and gentle stretches. Jane also began eating more salmon and avocado for healthy fats and protein. After 4 weeks, she said, "I feel steadier. Like my legs respond faster when I take a step. I'm no longer afraid of losing my balance." It's proof that small changes, both in diet and movement, can transform the way you move and feel. Tips to stay consistent. Do it daily. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Tie it to a routine. Practice while brushing your teeth or waiting for the coffee to brew. Progress slowly. Start with holding onto a chair. Then challenge yourself by letting go for a few seconds. Use music. A calm song can help you stay focused and make the routine enjoyable. Other balance-boosting activities. If you want to mix things up, consider low-impact activities like Tai Chi, known as meditation in motion. Tai Chi improves balance and coordination. Gentle yoga. Poses like tree pose or warrior 2 strengthen the legs and core. Water aerobics. The water's resistance works your muscles without stressing your joints. A quick 5-minute balance routine. 1 leg stand 10 seconds per side, 2 rounds. Heel to toe walk 5 steps forward and back, 2 rounds. Side leg lifts 8 reps per side. Weight shifts 10 slow shifts, left and right. Do this routine right after lunch or dinner when your body is fueled and ready. A gentle reminder. Balance exercises aren't just about preventing falls, they're about building confidence. When you know your legs are strong and stable, you feel freer to do the things you love. Whether it's gardening, traveling, or playing with your grandchildren. In the next section, we'll focus on how to stay active with the right diet. We'll explore how the foods you choose every day can keep your energy high, support your muscles, and make all your exercises more effective. You've heard the saying, "You are what you eat," and nowhere is this truer than when it comes to staying active as we age. No matter how many exercises you do, your legs and muscles simply won't respond well if they're not getting the right fuel. Food is not just about calories, it's about providing your body with the building blocks for strength, energy, and recovery. Why diet shapes your mobility. Our muscles need protein, vitamins, and minerals to repair and grow. Without these, exercises like chair squats or balance drills won't give the results you want. But when your diet is rich in nutrient-dense foods, your body becomes more efficient at using every movement to build and maintain strength. For older adults, diet also plays a role in reducing inflammation, which is often a hidden cause of stiffness and pain. Eating anti-inflammatory foods like salmon, avocado, and berries can help your joints feel looser and your muscles recover faster after activity. The energy connection. Think about the last time you skipped a meal and tried to be active. You probably felt sluggish, maybe even dizzy. That's because your muscles need a steady supply of carbohydrates and healthy fats for fuel. Sweet potatoes, oats, and nuts are excellent options because they provide slow-release energy that keeps you going throughout the day. A balanced diet not only fuels your muscles but also improves your circulation. Good blood flow delivers oxygen and nutrients directly to your legs, helping them perform better and recover faster. Foods that keep you moving. Let's revisit some of the top foods we've talked about and why they matter for staying active. Sweet potatoes provide steady energy for long walks or gardening. Oats, a powerhouse breakfast that fuels morning activities. Avocado, healthy fats that keep joints flexible. Berries, antioxidants that repair muscle damage and reduce soreness. Salmon, high-quality protein and omega-3s for muscle recovery. Eggs, complete protein plus vitamin D for bone and muscle strength. When you combine these foods in your meals, you're setting up your body for success, more energy, stronger muscles, and faster recovery. A real-life example. I once worked with Carol, a 65-year-old from Ohio who told me, "I want to walk with my friends, but I'm exhausted halfway through the park." We discovered she wasn't eating enough protein and relied heavily on white bread and processed snacks. I suggested this simple routine. Breakfast, oats with berries and a boiled egg. Lunch, grilled salmon with half a sweet potato. Snack, Greek yogurt with almonds. Dinner, chicken stir-fry with colorful vegetables. Within a month, Carol said, "I can walk the full loop now, and I feel lighter on my feet." It wasn't just the walking, it was the combination of good nutrition and activity working together. Timing your meals for energy. When you eat is just as important as what you eat. Here's a simple rule of thumb. Before activity, eat a balanced meal with complex carbs and some protein, like oats or sweet potato with eggs. This ensures your muscles have enough fuel. After activity, focus on protein-rich foods like salmon or Greek yogurt to help repair and rebuild muscles. Pair them with berries or vegetables for antioxidants to speed recovery. Hydration, the forgotten factor. Staying hydrated is critical for muscle function. Dehydration can cause cramps, fatigue, and poor balance. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. Adding a slice of lemon or cucumber makes it more refreshing. A good rule is to drink a glass of water before your exercise session and another afterward. Snacks that work with your body. Most people grab chips or cookies for snacks, but these do nothing for your muscles. Instead, choose snacks like a handful of nuts or seeds, Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey, apple slices with peanut butter, a small bowl of fresh berries. These provide protein, healthy fats, or antioxidants, all of which help your body stay strong and active. The role of supplements. While whole foods should be your first choice, some older adults may benefit from supplements like vitamin D, omega-3s, or magnesium if their diet is lacking. Always consult your doctor before starting supplements. But remember, nothing replaces the power of real, whole foods. Sample, Active Day, Meal Plan. Here's a simple, balanced plan for a day when you want to stay active and energized. Breakfast, oatmeal cooked with milk, topped with blueberries and a sprinkle of walnuts. Lunch, grilled salmon with roasted sweet potatoes and steamed broccoli. Snack, Greek yogurt with raspberries. Dinner, scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach and whole grain toast. This meal plan balances protein, complex carbs, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all the key players for strong legs and a sharp mind. A gentle reminder: the right diet doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need expensive superfoods or trendy products, just real, whole foods in the right balance. Think of every meal as an opportunity to nourish your legs and your energy. In the next section, we'll talk about building confidence in every step. With strong legs and the right fuel, you'll not only feel better but also move with a sense of stability and self-assurance that transforms your daily life. When your legs are strong and your balance is steady, something incredible happens. Your confidence soars. Every step feels secure, Every movement feels natural, and the fear of falling or losing your footing starts to fade. For many people over 60, this renewed confidence can be life-changing. It's not just about walking, it's about living fully without hesitation. Why confidence matters for seniors. Confidence isn't just a feeling, it affects how you move, how you interact with the world, and even your overall happiness. When you feel uncertain about your balance or leg strength, you might avoid things you once enjoyed. Going for walks in the park, playing on the floor with your grandchildren, traveling, exploring new places, or even climbing a few steps. But when you build strength and stability, you reclaim your independence. You no longer have to rely on others for small things like standing up from a chair or carrying a bag of groceries. That freedom builds a sense of pride and self-assurance. The connection between strength and confidence. It's amazing how quickly confidence grows when you start strengthening your legs and improving your balance. Each small success, whether it's standing up without using your hands, walking further without fatigue, or mastering a balance exercise, reminds you that you are capable. This isn't just physical, it's emotional too. Feeling stable and strong reduces anxiety about falling and encourages you to move more often, which further builds muscle and coordination. Real-life confidence boosters. I think about Janet, a 67-year-old from Texas, who once told me, "I used to avoid walking on uneven sidewalks because I was scared of tripping." We started with a simple combination, protein-rich meals with salmon and eggs, plus daily chair squats and one-leg balance exercises. After just 2 months, she told me, "I feel like I can walk anywhere now. I'm not holding back anymore." This is the kind of confidence that spreads to every area of life, social events, family outings, and even hobbies you thought were too difficult. Small wins that make a big difference. To build confidence step by step, focus on small, achievable goals. Week 1. Stand up from your chair without using your hands 5 times in a row. Week 2. Add a 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. Week 3. Practice balancing on one foot for 10 seconds, holding onto a counter for support if needed. Week 4. Combine all 3 exercises into a 5-minute daily routine. Each goal you achieve reinforces the belief that your body is strong and capable. Fueling your confidence with nutrition. A strong body starts in the kitchen. Eating the right foods not only builds muscles but also gives you steady energy and mental clarity. Remember, protein-rich foods like eggs, salmon, and Greek yogurt help muscles recover faster. Healthy fats from avocado and nuts keep your joints smooth, making movements feel effortless. Antioxidants from berries and colorful vegetables reduce soreness and inflammation. When you feel physically strong and energized, confidence comes naturally. Mindset shifts for better mobility. Confidence also comes from the way you think about movement. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, start celebrating what you can do. Maybe you can't run a mile like you did in your 20s, but you can walk around the block, stretch your legs, or do a few squats in your living room. The more you move, the better you'll feel. Each small step, both figuratively and literally, adds up. The role of posture. Posture plays a huge role in how confident you feel. Standing tall not only improves balance but also sends a signal to your brain that you are strong and secure. Try this simple exercise. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tighten your core gently, as if bracing for a small hug. Take 5 slow, deep breaths while maintaining this stance. Practicing this daily can improve both your balance and your confidence. A quick confidence routine. Here's a simple 5-minute routine to do each morning. 10 chair squats. Build strength in your thighs and glutes. 10 heel raises. Strengthens your calves and ankles. 1 leg stand for 10 seconds per side. Trains balance and coordination. 5 deep posture breaths resets your body for the day. Pair this routine with a protein-rich breakfast, like scrambled eggs with spinach or oatmeal topped with berries, and you'll feel energized and ready for anything. A real-life confidence story. Mark, a 70-year-old from Florida, told me, "I used to hold on to every railing I saw, just in case." We worked on nutrition, adding oats, salmon, and avocado to his meals, and he practiced the balance routine above daily. After 8 weeks, he confidently said, "I just walked up my front steps without holding the rail for the first time in years." That moment was life-changing for him, and it can be for you too. Why confidence is the key to independence. When you're confident in your legs and balance, you're not just preventing falls, you're opening doors to activities you might have stopped doing. Want to dance at your granddaughter's wedding? Walk through a farmer's market without fatigue? Go on that dream vacation without worrying about your legs giving out? It all starts with confidence in every step. A gentle reminder: you don't have to do everything at once. Confidence is built slowly, with small, steady actions. By combining the foods and exercises we've discussed, you'll notice improvements not only in how your legs feel but also in how you approach your day-to-day life. In the next section, we'll wrap things up with a roadmap to stronger, safer legs. We'll combine all the key lessons, from nutrition to exercise, into a simple, actionable plan you can follow starting today. We've talked a lot about the foods, exercises, and habits that can transform your legs, and now it's time to put it all together. Think of this as your roadmap to stronger, safer legs, one that you can start today. No matter your current fitness level, whether you want to walk longer without getting tired, prevent falls, or simply feel more confident moving through your day, this plan is built for you. Step 1. Fuel your body the right way. Your journey begins in the kitchen. Every meal is an opportunity to either build your legs or weaken them. Choosing nutrient-rich foods doesn't mean you need to overhaul your entire diet. Just start with small changes. Add a protein source to every meal. Eggs for breakfast, salmon or chicken for lunch, and beans or lentils for dinner. Include complex carbs for steady energy. Sweet potatoes, oats, and brown rice keep your muscles fueled for activity. Don't skip healthy fats. Avocado, nuts, and olive oil reduce inflammation and support joint health. Eat colorfully. A handful of berries or a serving of leafy greens daily provides antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage. Tip: plan your meals for the week. Preparing a few healthy staples, like boiled eggs or pre-cooked sweet potatoes, saves time and ensures you're always ready to make smart choices. Step 2. Move every day. Movement is non-negotiable if you want strong legs. You don't need a fancy gym membership. Your own living room or backyard is enough. Start with these core exercises for leg strength and balance. Chair squats, 10 reps. Twice a day. Heel raises, 10 to 12 reps. Twice a day. One leg balance. Hold for 10 seconds per side. Repeat 2 to 3 times. Gentle walks. A 10 to 15 minute walk after lunch or dinner improves circulation and stamina. Even just 5 minutes a day of these movements can make a noticeable difference within 2 to 4 weeks. The key is consistency. Step 3. Pair foods with movement. One of the simplest ways to maximize results is to time your nutrition and activity together. Before exercise, eat a small serving of oats with berries or half a sweet potato for steady energy. After exercise, have a protein-rich snack like Greek yogurt or a boiled egg to help muscles repair. Throughout the day, stay hydrated. A glass of water before and after your exercise helps prevent cramps and fatigue. Step 4. Focus on posture and stability. Your posture is just as important as your strength. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed, and core gently tightened. Practicing good posture makes exercises more effective and improves balance. Here's a quick daily stability routine to try. 5 chair squats. 5 heel raises. 5 slow marching steps in place, lifting knees slightly. 1 leg stand. 10 seconds per side. Do this routine twice a day. It takes less than 5 minutes but trains your body to stay upright and steady. Step 5. Listen to your body. As you age, recovery is just as important as activity. If your muscles feel sore or tired, take a rest day or focus on gentle stretches. Pairing your exercises with foods like salmon for omega-3s and berries for antioxidants will also help reduce soreness and speed recovery. Real-life transformation. I think about Frank, a 74-year-old from Indiana, who once told me, "I feel like I'm losing my independence because my legs aren't what they used to be." We created a simple plan. Eat 1 to 2 eggs for breakfast with oats. Walk for 10 minutes after lunch. Have salmon or chicken with dinner. Do the 5-minute stability routine twice a day. In just 6 weeks, Frank said, "I feel lighter, more stable, and I'm not afraid to go out for longer walks anymore." His confidence came back because his legs were finally getting the care they needed. Step 6. Create a routine that sticks. The secret to long-term success isn't doing everything perfectly, it's doing small, meaningful actions consistently. Here's how you can build a habit that lasts. Pick 2 meals a day to include 1 champion food, like sweet potatoes or salmon. Set a time for your daily exercise, maybe after breakfast or before dinner. Track your progress. Keep a simple calendar where you check off each day you do your exercises or eat one of your superfoods. Before you know it, these habits will become second nature. Step 7. Celebrate your progress. Every step forward matters. Maybe you feel less tired after a walk. Or maybe you stood from your chair without using your hands. These are victories worth celebrating. Acknowledging your progress keeps you motivated and shows you that age doesn't have to mean weakness. A simple 1-day leg strength plan. Breakfast: oatmeal topped with blueberries and a boiled egg. Mid-morning: a 5-minute stability routine. Lunch: grilled salmon with half a sweet potato and a side salad with avocado. Snack: Greek yogurt with a handful of raspberries. Dinner: scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach and whole grain toast. Evening: 10 minutes of gentle walking or stretching. This plan combines all the strategies we've discussed: nutrition, movement, and recovery, into a single day that builds your legs and boosts your energy. A gentle closing thought. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through every moment of life. By caring for them with the right foods, simple exercises, and mindful habits, you're not just building muscle, you're building freedom, independence, and confidence. It's never too late to start. Whether you're 50, 60, or 80, your body has an amazing ability to get stronger when given the right care. The key is to take the first step, literally. As we've seen throughout this video, the strength of your legs is directly tied to your independence, confidence, and overall quality of life. Weak legs are often the first sign of aging. But the good news is that you have the power to change that. With the right combination of nutrient-rich foods, like sweet potatoes for steady energy, oats for morning power, avocado for flexible joints, berries for muscle protection, salmon for omega-3 support, and eggs for complete protein, you can give your body the tools it needs to stay strong and active. We also explored how simple, low-impact exercises such as chair squats, heel raises, and balance drills can work hand in hand with your diet to prevent muscle loss and improve stability. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day, combined with smart nutrition, can create real, lasting changes in how your legs feel and perform. Remember, every small step counts. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start with 1 better meal or 1 short exercise session today. Over time, these small changes add up to a stronger, steadier, and more confident you. Your legs are your foundation. When they are strong, you can live life on your terms, walking without fear, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, and enjoying the activities that bring you joy. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start fueling your body and moving your legs today. Every meal and every step is a chance to build the stronger, healthier version of yourself that you deserve.